Hello everyone. How much tax do you think that the Ambanis are paying to the Indian government? You must be thinking that they are paying huge taxes, right? But what if I tell you that they are paying very little? And it's not just the Ambanis. The billionaires from around the world are doing the same. In 2018, Amazon paid a net zero tax to the US government. How is this possible? We'll talk about this in the video. But why are we talking about this now? It's because the US government is doing something about it now, and we'll see what's happening there, and we'll also see what can be the impact of this in India and if Indian government will do anything similar. So welcome to Talking Simple. I have with me Karan, and he will help us to clarify these doubts. So Karan, my first question to you is, what is this myth that the common people are paying more taxes than the rich, and is it even true?
Yeah, hello Shivesh. If we compare on the absolute terms, like the monetary term, like in rupee or dollar, and it would be an insane idea to compare the taxes paid by the middle class with the taxes paid by the billionaire, because obviously they pay a huge amount of taxes and we pay comparatively less. But we have to do comparison on a more logical basis, which is a percentage terms, like how much percentage of our income we cough out in taxes, and how much percentage of the income the billionaires they pay in taxes. And a survey conducted in US shows that from 2010 to 2018, the common man, the middle class, the daily wage earners, they have been paying around 15% of their income as taxes to the US government, while on the other hand, the billionaires, they are paying only and only 8% of their income as taxes to the government. So yes, it is not a myth, but it is a true fact that we are the non-billionaires, they are paying a much more taxes as compared to the billionaires.
Okay, but it's not the amount, right? It's just the percentage which we are paying more, right?
Yeah. And definitely it makes sense to compare everything in percentage terms. Like in 100 rupee terms, out of 100, we are paying 15 rupees as taxes, whereas out of the same 100 they earn, they are paying only 8 rupees as taxes.
Okay, got it. So, like, what is the US government doing about it?
Yeah, as of now, nothing has been done by any government across the globe about this. But yes, now the whatever is happening in US is quite interesting. It is garnering attention from all over the world because now let me explain this in more detail. For example, you own a house and that house has worth of rupees 1 crore as of now. After 1 year, the value of that house it jumps up to say rupees 3 crore, and now you have a gain of rupees 2 crore. As per the tax laws which we have in place in India and across the globe, since you have not sold the house, you have not realized any gain, and so your income tax liability is nil. It is, we call it the unrealized capital gain of
Okay.
2 crore. But now in the US, what they're planning to do is that on those assets which are traded, which are listed, like the shares of public company, same logic applies. If you own a Tesla share, say it is worth of $100 now, and it jumps to $200, say in a year, you don't have to pay any taxes if you have not sold the shares as of now. But now what the US government
Okay.
is proposing that even if you have not sold the shares, even if you are holding it and the value of Tesla share jumps from $100 to $200, you still have to pay a considerable amount of tax on that $100 of unrealized capital gain. So this is somewhat shocking. This is somewhat unprecedented, which has not happened across the globe as of now.
Okay, so you are saying that Elon Musk has been saving a lot of tax because he does not sell the Tesla shares, right?
Yeah, right. Definitely, Elon Musk has been doing this way. In
Okay.
India, Mukesh Ambani has been doing the same, and yes, everybody is doing the same because it is permissible and it is a part of tax planning as of now.
o- Okay, so it's completely legal, right?
Yeah, it's completely legal.
Okay. But like, why all of a sudden now the US government is after the billionaires? What triggered this act?
Yeah, basically the main reason was the COVID pandemic because after the pandemic hit the globe, and after a few months or a few like say 6 months, the stock markets across the globe were at an all-time high, and so the billionaires like Elon Musk who have shares of Tesla or Mark Zuckerberg who have shares of Facebook, they their wealth increased by considerably large amount of times, and so they became the center of attraction. Plus that there has been a lot of buzz around the world that the billionaires they are not paying their fair share of taxes, and so the government must do something in order to make them pay their fair share of taxes. So these couple of reasons, maybe it was a trigger for the US Senate to discuss upon something like the billionaire tax bill.
And what about India? Is India doing anything similar?
No, as of now, we do not have anything of such thoughts in India. And yes, the US is being looked upon. All the other countries are watching the US. And if it turns out eventually, if it turns out to be success from the government point of view in US, we may see in future coming few years that many countries across the globe, they are moving towards similar tax laws.
Okay, but like, do you think in India is it required? Like in India, how much like is it happening in India as well? Are the billions actually avoiding the taxes?
Yeah, definitely it is happening. Like in US, it is happening in India also. Say for instance, in the past 1 year, like from November 2020 to November 2020, the wealth of Asia's richest man, Mukesh Ambani, it has increased by approx dollar 20 billion, which is a huge amount. But since he is again holding the shares of Reliance Industries, he has not sold a single share. There is no capital gains on it, and so he do not have to pay any tax on it. So yes, like in US, it is happening in India and across the globe.
Yeah. So as you are saying, I think like it should be implemented in India as well, right? It should be having a lot of advantages for us then.
Yeah, definitely. It has both advantages and disadvantages too. Coming to the
Oh,
positive side first, advantages you can see that it will be a good move towards income equality, like bridging the gap between the rich and the poor. Secondly, it will earn a huge amount of revenue to the government, as they are claiming, the US government is claiming, and it can be used for a large scale development of public, like social, health, and infrastructure, communication, transportation, education, and everything else. And yes, so these are the few positive sides. But again, it has some negative side also, like that the tax base is very low. For example, in the US, what is happening? The law is targeted towards only those people whose net asset is over $1 billion, or whose net income is over $100 million for 3 consecutive years. So there are a very handful of Americans who will fall under this net, and like around 700 Americans who are billionaires. So the tax base is very low. Apart from that, the tax is very volatile. It means that when the indices are up, stock markets are up, government will earn a handsome amount of revenue. And when they are down, government may have to bear the losses. And so these are the merits and demerits.
okay. So yeah, I think it has both the sides then. So like, are there any alternatives to this to increase the tax collection from billionaires even without getting away with all of these demerits?
Yeah, definitely there are alternatives, like the government can consider increasing the corporate tax rate. Uh, yeah, it can increase the rate, and the government can also try to think of imposing surcharge, which is an additional percentage of tax, like 5 to 10%, on those who are billionaires. It means the common people won't be affected by it. It is again a good move to bring the income equality to reduce the gap. And lastly, one more step which can be taken is to increase the rates of value-added tax which we see on goods and services. Like in India, we have the GST. The rates on some of the toxic commodities like cigarettes, like wine and all, it can be increased to to have the same consequences which the billionaire income tax is planning to propose.
Yeah, so I think we can maybe see in some few years, maybe this can be implemented in India, then we can talk about it again. So thank you, Karan. I think you have cleared all my doubts. And to all of our viewers, if you like our content, then please comment in in the comment section what more videos do you want us to make, and also do like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.
Also, please comment what do you feel about the new billionaire tax proposed in US. Do let us know your views, and thank you and bye bye.